The bustling streets of Zephyria glimmered with a dazzling blend of futuristic technology and ancient magic. Towering skyscrapers adorned with shimmering force fields stood alongside enchanted forests, where mystical creatures roamed freely. It was a world where the line between the natural and the supernatural had long been blurred, and Aureus Kurragain was a man caught in the middle of it all. As he navigated the crowded marketplace, Aureus felt the pulse of the city thrumming beneath his feet. Holographic advertisements projected images of the latest tech-enhanced spells, while vendors hawked enchanted trinkets that promised to enhance one's abilities. Yet, despite the vibrant chaos surrounding him, Aureus' heart raced for a different reason. He was on a mission, one that could change the very fabric of Zephyria. Aureus was a tech mage, a rare breed of individuals who could weave magic into technology, and he had spent years perfecting his craft. But today, he was not just any tech mage, he was the last hope for a world teetering on the brink of disaster. A dark force had begun to rise, a rogue faction known as the Shadow Syndicate, intent on harnessing the city's magic for their own nefarious purposes. They had already begun to corrupt the enchanted forests, turning once peaceful creatures into mindless beasts. "Hey, Aureus," a familiar voice called out, pulling him from his thoughts. It was Rena, his childhood friend and a fierce warrior with a penchant for mischief. Her fiery red hair glinted in the sunlight, and her emerald eyes sparkled with excitement. "You look like you've seen a ghost. What's got you so worked up?" Aureus forced a smile, though the weight of his mission hung heavily on his shoulders. "I am just thinking about the syndicate. I've heard rumors they're planning something big." Rena's expression shifted from playful to serious. "Then we need to act fast. I've got my gear ready. Let's find out what they're up to." As they ventured deeper into the heart of Zephyria, the air crackled with tension. Aureus couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. He glanced over his shoulder, catching sight of a shadowy figure slipping between the crowds. "Did you see that?" he whispered to Rena, pointing discreetly. "See what?" she replied, her eyes scanning the area. "That figure. I think we're being followed." Before Rena could respond, the figure lunged at them, revealing itself as a cloaked member of the Shadow Syndicate. With a flick of his wrist, he unleashed a wave of dark energy that sent Aureus and Rena sprawling to the ground. "Fools," the figure hissed, his voice dripping with malice. "You think you can stop the inevitable? The magic of Zephyria will belong to us." Aureus' heart raced as he scrambled to his feet. This was it, the moment he had been preparing for. He felt the familiar warmth of magic coursing through him, and with a deep breath, he summoned his tech magic. A brilliant orb of light formed in his hands, pulsating with energy. "Not if I can help it," Aureus shouted, hurling the orb at the syndicate member. The explosion of light illuminated the alleyway, momentarily blinding the cloaked figure. Rena took advantage of the distraction, charging forward with her sword drawn, ready to fight. But as the dust settled, Aureus realized something terrifying. This was only the beginning. The true heart of the Shadow Syndicate lay hidden deep within the enchanted forests, where the very essence of Zephyria's magic was at stake. If they were to save their world, Aureus and Rena would have to venture into the unknown, face their greatest fears, and uncover the secrets that had long been buried. With a determined look exchanged between them, they dashed into the depths of the city, knowing that the fate of Zephyria rested on their shoulders. The adventure was just beginning, and the lines between technology and magic would soon be tested like never before.